Very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the today's session. And this session, we are going to continue the discussion of pie chart. In the previous class, we already known about what is pie chart and what are the main steps we need to follow to draw the pie chart. And also with one example question, we already discussed how to draw one particular pie chart to represent the data. I already said you compared to other methods of diagrammatical presentation, the pie chart is most popular method of data presentation because it's more attractive than the other type of diagrammatical presentations. And this is most important question for your examination point of view also. That's why we are going to discuss one more question with the same concept. Take a second example question to discuss the pie chart. Example question number 2. Draw the pie chart for the following data relating to expenditure of a family in a month. For this data, we need to draw a pie chart. There will be one table. Items and expenditure in thousands. Okay, your items. What are the main items in a family? First one, food. For the food, the family is going to spend getting expenditure equals to 3,000 rupees. Next, cloth. For the cloth, they are spending 1,500 rupees. And for the rent, 900 rupees. 900. And for the education, 500 rupees. And others, it means miscellaneous, they are spending 600 rupees. This is what the expenditure pattern of a family on their necessities. And based on this particular data, now we need to construct one pie chart. Understood? The question like that they used to ask, draw a pie chart or pie diagram for the following data relating to the expenditure pattern of a family in a month. And they will be given data. By using this data, we need to draw a chart. And you know, if you want to draw a pie chart, mainly we need to follow the 4 steps. What is the first step to draw the pie chart? The first step is we need to find out the size of our angle by using the formula. That is individual value divided by total value into 360 degree. Yes, right? This is what the formula to convert the data into a angle size. Right now, by using this, now we need to convert this data or values into a angle size. And for that, firstly we need to find out the total value. Then the total is take one more column to find out the angle size. Here, angles, or we can also call it as a component. Here, individual value is 3000 and total value is 6500. Now we should divide it by 3000 by 6500 and multiply with the 360. Individual value is 3000 divided by 6500 into 360, we will get 1.160 degree. Got it? And next 1500 divided by 1500 divided by 6500 into 360 degree equals to 83 degree. And next, angle size is 900 divided by total value is 6500 into 360. We will get 50 as a degree. Next, 500 divided by 6500 into 360 equals to 28. And next, 600 divided by 6500 into 360, we will get 33%. Got it? This is to find out the size of an angle. We have to apply to the formula. The formula is individual value divided by total value, and the width of a circle is 360. And from the 360 we should be multiply. Then we get the angle size. Got it? Or size of a component. Now we have completed the first step. The next step is we need to draw a circle in an appropriate size or in a representative size. And before that, whatever we have calculated the angle size, if it is right or wrong, easily we can find out how in the sense when the all angle size we have, we are going to add. If it is equals to 360 degree, then whatever the calculation we did, that will be right. Got it? To find out whether the calculation is right or wrong, add this all the values. If the all values are equals to 360, then it is right. Got it? And come to the next step to draw the circle. Now we have drawn the circle in an appropriate size, and find out the center point of a circle. And after finding the center point of a circle, take a right straight line, because here we are going to find out the angles from anti-clockwise. From anti-clockwise means from right side to left side we are going to move it. Then two steps we have completed. One is we have converted data into angles, and also we have drawn one circle. Now next, third step to draw the pie chart is we need to find out the area of an angle by using the protractor. Right now, then I already said you how to use the protractor. Yeah, the exact center point we should be keep in the circle center, and 0 from 0 to the right side we have two values 180 and 0, but we should consider 0 value from 0 values. Okay, 0, 10, 20, 30, and this 0 line should be on the exact line. And now we will find out what is the first angle size. The first angle size is 166. The angle size is 166. Then come to your 166 means this is what 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 40, 50, 60. After 160, take 6 subpoints, 6 sublines. Make a mark here and add to the circle. Got it? And again, you should rotate the protractor and you should keep the 0 line on 160 degree. Okay, here you should keep here. And what is the second angle size? 83%. And this 83% is going to be up your ear. 80 and between 90. 86. Yes. Now we got the clat area. Next, angle size is 50. Then again, while keeping this protractor, we should keep the 0 line on this line. And 50 is to appear here. And next, angle size is 28. Again, this 0 line we should keep on here. 28. And remaining area will be equals to last angle, that is 33. Now keep your, see exactly we have the space of 33. Okay, this is how to find out the area of each angle by using the protractor. Now this is what 83 degree, this is 50 degree, and this is 28, and this is 33 degree. Got it? And the fourth step is we need to shade the area of each angle with the different designs or by using colors, but here it's possible only to use the designs to represent the area of each angle. We need to give a different designs to the each angle area. Now come to this. First angle is related to food. Food means I will be going to write the persons. Yeah. Next angle is relating to a clat. Make it now Next, rent. Rent for whom you are going to pay? House, right? Make it house design. How you want, you can design to the area of each angle. Then next, education. Write a shape of pencil. Next come to last, others or miscellaneous. And at last we need to give a sample boxes, and it means what this exact area is going to represent, what this angle area is going to represent, what it's going to be represent. For that we need to give a sample boxes. This is going to represent the food, and next clouded dots are going to represent cloud. Next, house model is going to represent red. And at last, the mark of pencil is going to represent the education. And this under bracket area is going to represent the others or miscellaneous. This is how to present the pie chart. Firstly, whatever the data they used to give, by using that particular data, we need to convert the angle size. It is 166 angle size. And after finding the angle size, if it is right or wrong, whether calculation is right or wrong, we should add it to our 360. If the addition or sum of all these values is equals to 360, then it is right. Then we need to draw an appropriate size of the circle, and we need to find out angle size or area of angle by using the protractor, and at last we need to shade the area of each angle for the easy representation, and at last we should give a sample boxes. This is what to present pie chart. I hope all of you understood. Then next we are moving to one more type of diagrammatical presentation, that is frequency diagrams. In our diagrammatical presentation, mainly there are three. One is geometric diagram, second one frequency diagram, and third one arithmetic line graph. Now we have completed the discussion of geometric diagram. In that bar diagram and also the pie chart we have completed, and now we are moving to one more type of diagrammatical presentation, that is frequency diagrams. Okay. Second type of diagrammatical presentation is frequency diagram. In the frequency diagram, we are having mainly four types. The frequency diagrams we are going to bifurcating into four forms. In that first one, histogram, and second one, frequency polygon, and third one, frequency curve, and fourth one, obtuse. These are the four types of frequency diagram. diagrams. Understood? The frequency diagrams are four. One is histogram and frequency polygon, frequency curve and O-cube. Take down in the frequency diagram. First one, histogram, and second one, frequency polygon, and next one, frequency curve. And last type of frequency diagram is O-cubes. These are the four main forms of the frequency diagram. In that, now this session we are going to continue the discussion of histogram. Okay, here histograms are the two-dimensional diagram. Histogram is a two-dimensional diagram, and here the width and height of the bar is mainly depends on class frequency and the width of the class. Your height and width of the histogram is depends appropriately on the frequency, class frequency as well as width of the class respectively. Take down your histogram is a two-dimensional diagram. They will ask for 1 mark. Which are the two-dimensional diagram? The histogram is a two-dimensional diagram. Okay? Histogram is a two-dimensional diagram, and is a set of rectangles whose height and width depend proportional to class frequency and width of the class respectively. Got it now? Here the histograms is a two-dimensional diagrams, and histogram is a set of rectangles. Here we all know that bars means it's a set of rectangles. In the same way, histograms is also a set of rectangles whose height and width are proportional to the class frequency and width of the class respectively. Height is depends on class frequency, width is depends on width of the class. Got it? Your height and width are proportional to the class frequency and width of the class respectively. Got it? This is what the meaning of histogram. Now, in order to understand what is histograms are presenting, there are mainly three features in histograms. While drawing the histograms, we have to know the main features of the histograms. The features of histograms are mainly three. Features. There are main three features in a histogram. In that first one, while the histograms we can only construct for the continuous series data. When the data is in continuous series, for that particular data only we can able to construct the histograms. Are you understood? In the I already explained you in organization of data. There are two types of data variables we have. One is continuous and discrete variable. Here, while constructing the histograms, it is impossible to construct a data which is in the discrete form. That's why if you want to construct the histogram, it is possible only with the continuous series of data or continuous frequency distribution. But when the data is in continuous form, for that kind of data only we can able to construct the histograms. This is what the first feature of a histogram. What is histograms? Histograms can construct only for continuous frequency distribution. Got it? This is what the first feature. And second feature is, in a class limit there are two types. One is exclusive class limits and another one is inclusive class limits. If the class limits are in inclusive form, it is impossible to draw the histogram. That's why we need to convert the class interval if it is in inclusive form into an exclusive format. What if the class limits are in inclusive format, compulsory we need to convert that into a exclusive form. Understood? That's why the second feature is we need to convert the inclusive method into a exclusive method of data limits. Constructing histograms inclusive class intervals should be convert into exclusive class interval or class limits. Class intervals or class limits. When the class limits are in inclusive form, then must and should that we should be converted into a exclusive class interval or exclusive class limits. Then only it is possible to draw the histogram. Okay? Then the third main feature of the histogram is, after drawing the histogram, it is easy to find out the value of a mode with the graphically. They will ask for 1 mark. Which is the graphical way to find out the mode. In order to find out the mode in a graphical way, that is nothing but histogram. The third feature is histogram is a graphical way to find out mode. Histogram is a graphical way to find out the value of a mode. If you want to next chapter mathematical formula to find out the mode. But here, with the help of histograms, graphically we can able to find out the mode. That's why they ask for 1 mark. What is the graphical way to find out the mode? For easy answer is histograms are the graphical. Histogram is a graphical way to find out the mode. These are the main 3 features of the histogram. Once again I repeat, histograms can construct only for the continuous frequency distribution or continuous form of data. And the second one, while constructing the histogram, the class intervals should be converted into, the inclusive class intervals should be converted into exclusive. Inclusive to exclusive, which should be converted. Then, histograms is a graphical way to find out the mode. Graphical way to find out the mode. Got it? And now, with the one example question, we can move to discuss how to draw a histogram. Okay? Here, with one example question, now we are going to discuss how to draw the histogram. Take example question. Question number 1. Draw a histogram for the following data relating to distribution of daily wage workers or earners, daily wage earners in a locality of a town. Okay, the question is relating to, the data is relating to the distribution of daily wage earners or daily wage workers based on their earning levels. And for that data, we need to draw the histogram. Take now the data. First column is daily earnings. And second one, number of earners. Wage earners, or we can call it as a workers. Here daily earnings and number of wage earners. Here daily earnings starts from 60 to 64 and 65 to 69 and 72, 74, 75 to 79 and 82, 84, 85 to 89, 92, 94 and 94 to 99. Also this data 99, and also this data, it's in inclusive form or it is in exclusive format. It is in inclusive format. See, both the class limits are part of that class only, right? 60 to 64. It is not having the connectivity with the other classes, right? Both the class limits or that class itself. For that kind of distribution class interval, we will be call it as a inclusive class limits or inclusive class interval. Then for this kind of data, it is impossible to draw the histogram. For that, what we should do? We should convert this inclusive form of class intervals into the exclusive format. Okay, I will teach you how to convert this inclusive form of class limits into the exclusive. Now take down the number of frequencies. This is also called as frequency. Okay, here from 60 to 64 rupees, there are 3 members or 3 wage earners, and next 6, and next 7, 12, 13, 9, 7, and 6. Now I will teach you how to convert this inclusive class limits or class interval to a exclusive. Then only we can able to draw the histogram. Now this is what the question they will give in the examination, and this it should be converted into an exclusive form. Here take one more table: daily wages and number of wage earners, or it's also simply call it as a frequency. Now already in the previous chapter we have discussed how to convert inclusive class limits into exclusive class limits. There are mainly 4 steps we need to take to convert the inclusive form class limits into a exclusive form class limits. Here, first one is we need to find out the difference between lower limit of a second class and upper limit of a first class. Firstly, we need to find out the difference between lower limit of a second class and upper limit of a first class. What is the lower limit of a second class? Is 65. And what is it is the first step. And what is the upper limit of a first class? 64. Then difference is 1. And second step is what is the difference we obtained? That difference value, this difference value we should be divided by 2. Okay, firstly we need to find out the difference between lower class limit of a second class, upper class limit of a first class, and what is the difference value we get? The difference value we should be divided by 2. Now what is the difference value we obtained? 1, and this value we are dividing by 2, then answer will be 0.5. Got it? And this answer what we got from second step, then we should be add this value to the each class upper limit. We should be add the value from the second step what we obtained 0.5. That value we should be added to the each class upper limit. Each class upper limit, and the same value what we got from the second step, this value we should be subtract from lower limit. Of a class. Got it now? These are the 4 steps. First we need to find out the second class, lower limit. Find out the difference between second class lower limit and first class upper limit. What difference you will get? The difference value should be divided by 2, and what the value we will get, that value we should be adding to each class upper limit, and we need to be subtract from the lower limit. Each class lower limit. Have you understood, right? And by knowing these 3 steps, it will be easy to convert inclusive into exclusive. See, what is the lower limit now? 60, right? What we should do? Observe here, subtract the value from the lower limit of our classes. 60 minus 0.5, we will get 59.5, right? Then add into the value should be added to the upper class limit of each class. Here upper class limit is 64. If we add 0.5, what is the answer we will get? 64.5. Next, subtract 0.5 from the 65. Then 64.5 and add 0.5 to the upper class limit. Add the 0.5 to the upper class limit. Then 69.5 and subtract from the lower class limit. 0.5 should be subtract from the lower class limit. 70 minus 0.5, we will get 69.5. Then again, for the upper class, what we should do? We should add the value, right? 74 plus 0.5, 74.5. Again, from the 75, it is a lower class limit. We should be subtract the value 0.5. 75 minus 0.5, 74.5. In the same way, we should be converting. 79.5, and from 80 we are going to subtract the 0.5. Then from 80 if we subtract 0.5, then we will get 79.5. Then 84.5 to 89.5, 89.5 to 94.5, 94.5 to 99.5. This is how to convert inclusive class limits into exclusive class limits. See, now it's in exclusive form. There is a connectivity between one class upper limit to the next class lower limit, right? The one class upper limit will be moved to a next class lower limit. This is what exclusive class intervals, right? This is the way to convert inclusive class limits into a exclusive class limit. There are 4 steps. Firstly, we need to find out the difference, and the difference value should be divided by 2, and what value we will get, that value we should add to the each class upper limit, and value we should subtract from the lower class limits of each class. And now take up frequencies: 3, 6, 7, 12, 13, 9, 7, 6. Maybe in examination directly they will give exclusive form of class limits. If they have given in the question exclusive form and class limits, there is no need of converting again. Then easily we can draw the histogram. If in examination they will give, if they give inclusive form of class limits, must and should we need to convert into a exclusive form of class limits. Then we can go to draw the histograms. I hope all of you understood how to convert from inclusive to exclusive, and in the next class I will discuss how to draw the histogram. Okay, thank you everyone. I hope all of you understood.